If you're like me and you have a bald head, well, I wanted to give you a couple of guys that I know for sure when you look at them collectively that will inspire you to rock that bald head with confidence and pride. On today's video, we're going to be discussing 10 badasses that rocks bald heads. Let's go. Oh, did you expect me to know? 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 What's up, YouTube? It's Ihsaan of the StyleJumper, your guide to personal style. If you're new to the channel, we release a video once a week where we discuss topics like style, confidence, and etiquette. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we release our next video. Have you been thinking about cutting your hair low, or your hair is already low and you forgot about all the cool people that wear bald heads? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna give you a few. Number 1, Bruce Willis, Mr. Die Hard himself. I'm so happy that he shaved his head because he looks a lot better and he's absolutely a badass. Number 2, Woody Harrelson. On the latest Planet of the Apes, Woody Harrelson shaved his head completely bald and he completely owned it and rocked it. He was intense, he was intimidating, and a complete badass. Number 3, Samuel Jackson. Now, whether you're into Star Wars or Marvel, Sam Jackson rocking his bald head is a complete win. And he's not anyone to play with.
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord.
And I love the fact that he's been rocking it for quite some time, but absolutely one of my favorite guys and a badass that wears a bald head. Number 4, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Thank God he finally decided to shave his head bald. He looks completely confident wearing that bald head. He owns it and he looks like he's powerful. Obviously, he's a massive guy. But beyond that, the bald head looks great on him. And as you know, he's a complete badass. Number 5, Patrick Stewart, Professor X, and also Captain Picard. When I first saw Patrick Stewart, when he was on Star Trek, I knew for sure he would be the perfect Charles Xavier. And when he shaved his head completely bald, it just blew me away. And he was an absolute winner when it comes to wearing a bald head and being a badass. Number 6, Jason Statham, Mr. Transporter himself. Stuntman, actor, director. He completely owns his bald head, and I love it because he's definitely a badass and one to keep your eye on. Number 7, Yul Brynner. Now this guy, you may not remember, but he was absolutely the first guy that I ever saw rock a bald head and completely own it. Whether you saw him on the 10 Commandments playing Ramses or playing a badass cowboy in the Magnificent 7. That guy I'll never forget. He had presence, he commanded the audience, and he was a total powerhouse. Number 8, Telly Savalas. You guys might be a little too young, but I'm talking about Kojak. He was so cool, the coolest detective ever, rocking a bald head in the early 80s, late 70s. He was a badass and completely owned that bald head of his. Number 9, Black Moses, Isaac Hayes. In the 70s, he completely went against the grain and decided to have a bald head in a sea of afros. And he was gangster. He rode in those big pimp Cadillacs. No one could touch him. Talk my shaft. Damn right. Number 10, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was the person who gave me permission in my mind that rocking a bald head was cool. There's nobody that influenced me the most when it comes to a bald head than MJ. Dominant on the court, assassin, aggressive, just an all-around badass. I have 2 honorable mentions. Mr. Avery Brooks, other known as Hawk on Spencer for Hire, complete badass. They had to take him off TV, kicking too much ass. And number 2, Sir Ben Kingsley. From Gandhi to Marvel, it's another man that's a badass that owns his bald head. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave it in the comments below. And if you like this content, share it with your stylish friends. And remember, when you leave home today, walk out with style, confidence, and etiquette. And fellas, once you own that bald head, you too will carry the mantle of a badass. We'll see you next time.
Who's the black private dick versus sex machine to all the chicks? You're damn right.